Struys. I'm a multicultural person. More often than not, I'm called Rojak, and I'm fine with it. I love different cultures and races, and that's why I've gone out onto the street with the handycam in tow to speak to Malaysians on how it is living in multicultural Malaysia.
There was no issue about race. Usually what happens is it's kind of comical because she's Chinese Indian. She looks Malay. So a lot of people think my wife is Malay.
When my daughter in Standard 1, and she came back one day upset, and she says that when she's walking to her agama class, some of the students told her to go back because she's not Malay.
Sometimes I receive a caller, interested buyers, asking me who's the owner. Not who the owner, but the race of the owner.
Sometimes when I'm being asked by Malaysians, say, oh, you're married to a local? Yeah. So is she Chinese, or is she Malay, or is she Indian? So that question always pops up first.
I've met a few Tamil taxi drivers here. They consider themselves black, yeah? And I'm a black person, but the way they consider themselves black is that dark people should stay together.
The place that I live in Cyberjaya, which is the hostel, they separate the Africans from the other students in different blocks. And it's
you mean like a totally different building?
Yeah, but it's still the same condominium, but totally different building.
Because my wife is Malay, they assume she's Muslim. Because she's Muslim, they assume I'm Muslim. So now I'm Muslim. I've already married a Muslim, and therefore I've converted and everything. And so I get invited to like buka puasa, open houses, which I will go because I think you're just being Malaysian.
And your daughter doesn't look
my daughter look completely Indian.
There's a middle person. To me, I'm just selling the house.
More often than not, you're actually selling an empty house.
Exactly.
And they're still asking.
Yeah, they're still asking.
So that seems to be preoccupy people here a lot, that what race people are.
Just because we're dark skinned, apparently, I'm now his brother. Yeah? But if I was Chinese, he wouldn't talk to me. You know? That really upsets me.
Well, of course, it shouldn't be like this.
Because you guys are all students.
Yeah, we are students and we're all humans, so nothing different between us.
They have in Bahasa, Ali is Melayu, Ramasamy is Indian, Aming is Chinese, and she'll come like, I am what? You know?
She wants to know.
Oh, yeah. So I say, you're a mix.
I mean, in Germany we have our own history with racial issues, so we are a bit more sensitive to these kind of things.
Because being here for such a long time, I mean, I've got to mingle with so many different groups. I even forget what color I am.
But then only after that do you realize, oh, your wife is not Muslim, ah?
I try explaining that you don't need to be Malay, you are a mix. So now she's in Standard 3. She doesn't like to talk about it.
And if people asked her what
Nobody have ever asked her, but she tell me that she wants to be Malay. She wants to be known as Malay.
When you ask me whether there's racism, it's actually hard pressed to think, God, not really, oh.
You know, whether or not our union was affected, no, so far it's been
great.
It's been my family have no issue, her family have no issue. They had more issues with me being a comedian than being Chinese. My dad was Indian. It wasn't like like, are you sure he's Chinese? No, are you sure he has no job?
I really feel uncomfortable being asked so many questions or being asked to join a group because of my skin color and stuff. I don't like that. But Malaysia, Malay, we can do this, and I love this space, man.